No.
You like to be messy.
No, what? What are you talking about?
And now I'm in a whole bunch of mess.
What happened?
You know what happened.
Man, nobody give a about that shit. That's here today, gone tomorrow. Come on.
Listen, I thought I had good vibes on the chat. I thought we was having a great time. The stream was messy. I can't say you was messy, but the stream got messy.
I feel like a lot of women, I could be wrong though, but I feel like a lot of women, because of my situation,
stay away.
They stay away because they might look like they choosing sides. But I'm gonna just give you a scenario of what my brain would think would happen.
Okay.
If I hit up Glorilla and be like, let's do a song, she would see the DM, and if she wants to do it, she would ask.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She would ask her first to see if it's okay. Like, you know.
And if I can tell myself something at age 22, I would tell myself not to get in a relationship because it's damn near like having a part-time job, bro. Yeah. You really have to apply a lot of time and effort. Like, you might be doing videos all day and your girl get an attitude when you're doing your last video. When you gonna take me out to eat? Yeah. When you gonna take me to the movies? When we gonna go on a date? And then it causes relationship problems in your real life that can affect your content. You might get mad, get in an argument. You might not want to film the next day.
Welcome back to StarHush, where the tea is always piping hot and the drama never sleeps. And today, baby, it's a whole new era for Halle Bailey because she's officially done being quiet and cute. Word on the street is that Halle's traded in her Disney tiara for a crown, and she's coming for DDG's neck like never before. This is not Little Mermaid energy anymore. This is I run the kingdom now energy. Just when we all thought things had finally calmed down between these two, boom, here comes a whole new mess that's turning heads left and right. DDG is running his mouth again, saying Halle's jealous of his new girl. But insiders close to Halle are saying, nope, she's just tired of being disrespected. And she's not just mad, sis is plotting. Word is, Halle's pulling strings in places DDG can't even reach. Yes, that's right. We're talking Beyonce level power moves. Behind the scenes, it's a game of chess. And best believe Halle's not playing checkers. She's got the looks, the legacy, and now the strategy. And she's not about to let her name get dragged through the mud without clapping back, silently and strategically. So what pushed her to flip the switch? Well, turns out DDG's new fling was the last straw. That was all Halle needed to go full savage mode, and now she's taking no prisoners. And get this, sources say she's not just letting this slide quietly, she's got receipts, plans, and powerful folks ready to help her protect her image. She's handling this like a true pro. One thing about DDG, he always finds a way to put the blame on Halle, even after everything. If you thought he was messy when they were together, oh baby, you haven't seen anything yet. He's out here spiraling, and the kicker? He was the one who broke the news about their split first, out of nowhere, acting like it was peaceful. He put out a whole statement saying, "Dear friends and supporters, after much reflection and heartfelt conversations, Halle and I decided to go our separate ways. This decision was not easy, but we believe it's the best path forward for both of us." Sounds sweet, right? But little did we know, that was just the beginning of a whole storm. So right after DDG dropped that sweet little breakup announcement, talking about how we're still best friends and adore each other, and how they're gonna cherish the bond they built, while focusing on co-parenting and individual journeys, like it was some peaceful spiritual uncoupling. The real story started to leak out. DDG made it sound like it was all mutual sunshine and rainbows, but the way he's been moving lately, baby, it's giving I'm trying to rewrite history energy, because now he's saying Halle has been acting out. Yes, he's basically painting her as the one who can't move on, saying she's jealous of his new relationship and supposedly being extra since he started getting cozy with his new girl. He's trying to throw shade like she's just some bitter ex and not the Halle Bailey. Now, let's talk about this new lady in DDG's life. Her name is Tiana, and they go way back. Like, way before Halle even came into the picture. They've been tight for years, and fans have long suspected that it wasn't just platonic between them. whispers have been swirling that she might have even been one of the women DDG messed around with while he was still with Halle. Now, we're not saying that's confirmed, but it's definitely what folks are saying behind the scenes. Anyway, it didn't take long after the breakup for DDG and Tiana to go full-on soft launch. They started popping up together again and getting extra cozy, and you already know DDG had to flex it all online. If you've been keeping up, you probably remember how he used to film those flashy moments with Halle, buying her expensive jewelry, showing off the dates, doing it big. Well, he's doing the exact same thing with Tiana now. In one video, he dropped over $3,000 at Tiffany's, buying her jewelry like it was nothing, blinged her out like she was the princess of the moment, and let's not forget, she's all up in his live streams now. In one recent video, they were in a hot tub together, chilling like it was no big deal. But fans peeped something real quick.
So much. Thank you.
There's one more.
No.
There's two. Got it.
Guys. What the hell?
That's nice, huh?
Daryl.
Yeah, it's nice.
No.
Take it.
Guys.
And match this.
That's so sweet. I love it.
Drive, come on.
Yeah, Richie, the spider, man. I jumped in the pool, man. Y'all know I'm holding up my
So let's talk about that moment when DDG tried to lean in and kiss Tiana during one of his live streams. Whew, that man was feeling bold. But guess what? Her mom was right there and shut that down instantly, like she did not waste a second. You could literally feel the air freeze. DDG was left looking all kinds of awkward and fans were living for it.
Come close.
Adios, goodbye.
No, I didn't mean it like
No,
that.
no. I don't know what's going on here, but adios. What the fuck? You just threw a shot. You just threw a shot at me.
And how could we forget that little kickback he threw recently? It was supposed to be a chill night, but DDG was acting all sad and mopey the whole time. Why? Because Tiana wasn't there. Yup, he started going on and on about how he missed her, like they were in a full-on love story. He kept bringing her up like he couldn't focus on anything else. The energy was real obvious, and fans took notice.
Is it just me and you, my love? I don't even call you no hoe. I just heard about the things that you do, my love. And you're just like me if you true, my love. Hey, you can see right through my love. Hey, I see the way shrunk, my love. Hey, got some bass in the trunk, my love. Hey,
Now let's be honest. It's super clear why people are convinced there's way more going on between DDG and Tiana. They're not even trying to be low-key anymore. The way he's been featuring her all over his live streams, showing her off, laughing with her, buying her stuff, it's a whole vibe. And fans have definitely picked up on the fact that he's doing the most right now, possibly to get a reaction out of Halle. Think about it. When he was with Halle, she barely made appearances on his streams like that. But now, Tiana's popping up nearly every day. It's giving, look at me now, energy. And folks are saying he's clearly trying to make Halle feel some type of way. But now DDG's flipping the script. He's out here acting like Halle is the jealous one. The nerve, right? He's trying to gaslight the whole internet. And let's not forget how he used to throw shade at Jonah Hauer-King, Halle's co-star in The Little Mermaid. That man was hating heavy when Halle and Jonah were promoting the film. And even after the breakup, DDG is still throwing little jabs at Jonah. Like, sir, let it go. You broke up with her, remember? But you still pressed. That says a lot.
I need to quit posting this. I do not give a fuck about this. Like, please stop posting this. Like, I ain't even finna get on his ass. But I don't give a fuck about dog. Like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care about.
Now let's be real. For someone who keeps saying he's unbothered, DDG sure has a lot to say about Jonah. Like, if you don't care, why is that man still living rent-free in your mind? Fans definitely caught on to the way he constantly brings Jonah up, even when nobody asked. And as soon as people started calling him out for being obsessed with his ex and still throwing shade at her new circle, he pulled the classic switch up. Suddenly, DDG was claiming he was the victim in all this and that Halle was the one acting jealous. Like what? He went from acting like he moved on to painting her as the bitter one who can't let go. It was a whole performance and fans weren't buying it. And then came that wild live stream moment with rapper Bia. Totally unprovoked, DDG started venting about how his ex tried to block his new music. He said she got so salty over one of his new songs being too explicit that she made some calls and stopped it from getting released. He even hinted that she used her industry power to shut it down behind the scenes. DDG really out here saying Halle couldn't handle the heat from his lyrics and decided to pull strings. Now that's some serious finger pointing.
That song that we made years ago that you never put out. Oh, don't play it though.
Don't play it. Yeah, it's crazy.
You talking about?
That he didn't put out because somebody told him, somebody was like, oh, don't put that out.
Yeah. We can talk about it.
No, we don't have to talk about it.
Why not?
It's your story to tell, not mine. It's not
Should I talk about it?
It's not my business. It's not my tea.
You want me to talk about it?
I don't want you to do a damn thing. That's your business, brother.
You want to talk about it?
That's your business, bro.
Yeah, what happened?
So basically, the song was like...
Because I didn't know it was an issue till way later. I just asked, why the song don't come out? Why the song don't come out? And then you said, what you say?
I was in a relationship at the time. Me and her did a song, but the song was kind of like...
Freaky?
In a way.
It wasn't really freaky. So
But it was just
I need a boss.
So it couldn't come out?
It was, I need a boss.
It was just like, it was it was the verse, like, the verse we
It
were
was
saying,
your
it
verse?
made,
That's my girl.
yeah, the verse was just like, you know.
One thing about me, don't ask me to get on the song if you're gonna have a problem with how I...
No,
Did
it
you
was,
have a problem with it?
He
No.
loved the verse.
Play the song, bro.
So should I try?
I don't think I should play it.
No, don't play it.
I ain't gonna play it.
Don't play it, but still, it's the fact that if we let it fly at that time,
It would have went.
it would have went fine. It would have been.
And of course, once the internet started dragging DDG for being messy and throwing out accusations, he tried to clean it up by saying it wasn't Halle who blocked the song. It was his other ex, Ruby Rose. But let's be real, no one was buying that. Fans instantly called cap on that claim because Ruby doesn't exactly have the kind of industry pull to get a track shut down like that. She's not walking into label meetings making calls, let's be honest. Plus, people have been noticing a pattern with DDG. Every time he gets caught up in some drama, he pulls out the Ruby Rose card. She's like his go-to scapegoat, like his personal get out of trouble excuse every single time he needs someone else to take the heat. And fans, they definitely clocked that one real quick. They were not having it this time. DDG tried to deflect the smoke, but the fans weren't letting him off that easy. Especially not Halle's fans. They ride hard for her, and were not here for the disrespect. And poor BIA, she ended up getting caught in the crossfire just for being on live with him. She got dragged right along with him, and let's just say, she was not happy about it. She clapped back at DDG real quick and let him know she wasn't about to be part of his little distraction plan.
No.
You like to be messy.
No, what? What are you talking about?
And now I'm in a whole bunch of mess.
What happened?
You know what happened.
Man, nobody give a about that shit. That's here today, gone tomorrow. Come on.
Listen, I thought I had good vibes on the chat. I thought we was having a great time. The stream was messy. I can't say you was messy, but the stream got messy. Maybe I got a little messy. We all got a little messy, but it was with no malintention. And you have to clear things up better.
Okay, bet. What you want me to clear up?
Tell the chat.
I cleared it right now.
I wanted you to tell the chat from the moment we were never ever speaking about who they say we're speaking about. I would never.
Oh no, they know that, man. Everybody clickbait on TikTok. You can't even try to fix that.
Then DDG really messed up and exposed himself big time. He hopped back on live again and started running his mouth about how Halle was out here actively blocking opportunities for him. For someone who keeps saying he's over it and doesn't talk about her anymore, he sure can't seem to stop bringing her name up every other day. This time, he claimed that Halle's influence in the industry is so major that it's messing with his own bag. He said she was calling the shots behind the scenes, allegedly making sure certain female rappers stay away from him. According to DDG, a few artists, including Illa, have reportedly turned down collaborations with him because they're loyal to Halle and don't want to get caught in the middle of the mess. But fans quickly pointed out that it wasn't Halle doing too much. It was DDG being extra messy, always talking reckless, and then blaming her when people don't want to work with him.
I feel like a lot of women, I could be wrong though, but I feel like a lot of women, because of my situation,
Stay away.
they stay away because it might look like they choosing sides in a way. But I'm gonna just give you a scenario of what my brain would think would happen.
Okay.
If I hit up Glorilla and be like, let's do a song, she would see the DM, and if she wants to do it, she would ask.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She would ask her first to see if it's okay. Like, you know what I mean?
For somebody who keeps screaming that he's over Halle, DDG sure brings her up every chance he gets, like clockwork. He's always throwing shade, making little jabs, or just straight up talking about her in interviews, on live streams, and in his music. And honestly, it's starting to look like he's not over her at all. Now let's keep it real for a sec. Not everybody thinks Halle is completely innocent in this whole drama. Some fans have been side-eyeing her for a while, saying she might be the sweet and soft-spoken type on the outside, but she's got some serious mystery behind that smile. You know the vibe. Low-key and calculated. And this isn't even the first time DDG has hinted that Halle had her hand in trying to mess with his bag. Just days after they broke up, he was out here making claims that being with her was actually holding him back in his career. He didn't spill all the tea or give exact examples, but he said just enough to get everybody talking. That one little comment sparked a full-blown debate on socials. Folks were split between believing him and calling it a reach.
And if I can tell myself something at age 22, I would tell myself not to get in a relationship because it's damn near like having a part-time job, bro.
Yeah.
You really have to apply a lot of time and effort. Like, you might be doing videos all day and your girl get an attitude when you're doing your last video. When you gonna take me out to eat?
Yeah.
When you gonna take me to the movies? When we gonna go on a date? And then it causes relationship problems in your real life that can affect your content. You might get mad, get in an argument. You might not want to film the next day. You might not want to stream the next day. You might not want to go to the studio the next day. Whatever, like.
Yeah.
So I would tell myself, if I was 22, I would say, bro, just grind it out. Let a relationship happen.
Yeah.
But only happen when you feel comfortable in yourself as a man. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't get in a relationship until you feel like I can't DM your girl and take your girl. Like, if you feel like it's out there that's more lit than you, more like stable than you, that can take your girl,
Yeah.
then you ain't working hard enough.
Yeah.
He definitely caught major heat back then for saying Halle was blocking his shine. Folks were not having it. But now that he's claiming she stopped his collabs with other artists, it's got some people thinking, wait, could there be some truth behind that smoke? It's starting to look a little too calculated, like maybe he wasn't just talking out the side of his neck after all. Let's not forget, Halle has openly said she's got a wild side. People always paint Chloe as the dramatic extra sister and Halle as the soft-spoken sweetheart. But both of them have said it straight. Halle is actually the spicy one. So maybe, just maybe, she's got it in her to pull a few strings behind the scenes when she feels played. And it gets deeper. DDG dropped another bombshell not long ago when he accused Halle of using their son, Halo, as leverage. He went online and tweeted something that had people real emotional. He said, "Been fighting to see my son for months now. Shout out to all the dads who try their best to be there. This stuff sucks." That had the internet in a frenzy. He even claimed that Halle was keeping Halo away from him unless he did exactly what she said. According to him, she would flip out if he stepped out of line or moved in a way she didn't like. That's a serious accusation. And it's got everybody wondering what's really going down behind the scenes.
Every single day or every other day, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over or whatever. I never get him dropped off. I always go pick him up. I live far as shit. So I'm driving hours to go get him, and then I get there and I can't get him. I can't see him. My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to comfort him. I want to put him in the shower, get some steam in his nose so he can feel better. I don't get the chance to do that. I get pinned against the wall, and then everything else is variables on why I can't see my son. You feel me? Like it don't have nothing to do with me working, by the way. I'm not gonna air out her business, but me and her has not been together for a long time. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's been going on for a minute where I just never got on the internet and said nothing. I mean, I might like throw like little subliminals or something like that, but it's like, bro, like.
I don't even know what to say at this point, because if any of this is even halfway true, the drama is low-key starting to line up. Like, remember when Halle went off on DDG after he took Baby Halo to stream live with Kai Cenat and Phantom? Whew, that right there had the whole timeline in flames. While DDG was chilling on stream with Kai, Halle got on Twitter and fired off a message that had folks clutching their pearls. She tweeted, "Hi everyone. Just so you know, I'm out of town and I don't approve of my baby being on stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified, and I'm extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I am his mother and protector and saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I'm out of town." Whew, that mama bear energy was real. Now, to her credit, Halle did try to walk it back later. She tweeted the next day, "Maybe I did overreact and I shouldn't have brought it here. I know that Halo was always safe with his dad. I just don't like finding out with the rest of the world what my baby is doing. Thank you, Kai, for the gifts for Halo." So she was trying to calm the storm, but she wasn't done just yet. She also made it clear that she felt like DDG was crossing some serious boundaries, especially while she was navigating postpartum. She posted, "As a woman experiencing severe postpartum, there are boundaries that I wish to be respected. Nobody knows what someone is going through until they snap." Snap? That word alone had the internet spinning. This situation is straight up messy, and honestly, neither one of them looks squeaky clean. Now, fans are starting to believe the real reason Halle has been acting salty and might even be throwing shade behind the scenes is because DDG was allegedly cheating, even while she was pregnant with Halo. And guess who folks are saying the side chick was? Yup, Tiana, again. But here's where it gets even wilder. Tiana ain't the only one. People haven't forgotten about the drama with Ruby Rose either. But back then, Halle jumped to his defense and posted, "The devil is working. Please don't feed into the lies, especially from a third party. Stay blessed, everyone." She was out here holding it down for him, for real. But then, plot twist, DDG went and told on himself. He later admitted, completely unprovoked, that he had actually slid into Ruby Rose's DMs. And the worst part? He said he did it right in front of Hal's face. Like, what? That was a major self-sabotage move. But speaking of Miss Ruby Rose, let's not forget the mess doesn't stop there. DDG was also rumored to have a little something going on with her former friend Layla while he was still with Halle. Like, seriously? Cheating on your baby's mom with your ex's old bestie? That's wild energy. Both DDG and Layla just happened to be in Paris at the same time. Not only that, but they walked the same fashion show. Naturally, people started connecting the dots real quick. A gossip blog even stirred the pot with claims like, "They put on for the media and blogs, but he's really with Layla, in Paris with her now." That had fans side-eyeing the whole situation. Layla clapped back though. She went on social media and said, "Y'all are bored and miserable, spreading dangerous lies like this. It's Paris Fashion Week. Literally every person in the world is here. That's been my friend for 7 years and that's it. Stop tying me to false drama." She wasn't holding back. But then came the real kicker. A blind item surfaced claiming that a princess singer, actress, finally realized her partner was never going to stop messing around and she moved out for good. Of course, fans quickly figured out that the princess was Halle and the mystery woman. Yup, allegedly Tiana again. So now it's looking like DDG might have been with Tiana all along, even while Halle was pregnant. And then after the split, he made Tiana his official girl? That's a messy upgrade. And honestly, who wouldn't be heated if they were in Halle's shoes? The disrespect was loud. To be real, this situation stopped being a triangle a long time ago. It's giving tangled web. DDG's out here building a whole reputation of going from one scandal to the next, and Halle's fans are not letting it slide. One thing's for sure though, the drama is far from over. Now drop your thoughts below. Do you think Halle had every right to be upset? Or is DDG just playing the media game a little too well? Let us know in the comments, and make sure you like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you never miss another hot drop right here on StarHush. See you on the next one, my stars and hushers.